Yo, what's going on, guys? So, good news is we have the samples. Well, we have the box of the samples. I don't know if everything is in them yet, as I haven't opened them. So later in this video, we'll be opening them. But before we get to that, I don't know if you can see behind me and some of the mess I showed you in the last video, but I'll turn it around. But yeah, as you can see, still stuff around from the unboxing of everything. But what's new is I went out and bought some containers. So I brought about 40 of them, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck all these in there by size, label them, you know, clean this area up a bit more. And I'm also going to put, hopefully, well, not hopefully, but I'm going to put some of these containers onto these shelves and then put them in there as well. I don't think I'll have enough to do all of that shelf and that shelf, but my main priority is to get the half hoodies, like the orange, the pinks, and then the new trackies in those containers, so they're good to go. So yeah, let's start packing them all in, getting them ready, and tidy this space up before we open that box to make sure all the samples are in it. The half hoodies are done. Now, don't know if you could tell in the speed up, but I will say there's a couple of containers probably very close to popping. If they weren't all stacked, you could probably see the lid coming off a bit. You know, so they're fitting, but lucky I don't have any more. But at the same time, like, you know, if you want to buy them, it helps the container go down. Just saying, just saying. But now we're going to have to do the trackies, and I think they will fit a bit easier because, you know, they're a bit smaller and compact then. So let's get cracking with the trackies. Now that I've got them all in their boxes, which give you a quick look, bang, 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 bang. Still actually got a few on the table that I got to repackage. That's because I had to go through these with the manufacturers about some things, which I can make another video on if you guys want, but there's only a couple in here. But I will say I think there's a couple XLs, which in the pinks and in the orange, they're already full. So I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna go. Hopefully they will fit. But on top of that, what I want to do now is make some labels to put on the front of them. So just have the name of it, picture, and also the sizing, just to make it a little bit easier that when I go grab stuff, or if anyone, you know, needs to grab it, it's just easier. So let's go make some labels. These are the signs I have ended up making. As you can see, just the name on top, picture, and sizing, as I was saying. I've only done the two hoodie ones, about to do the tracky ones, but I did do one just before, and it's just going to basically turn out like that. It's just, like I said, just make it easier. So let's go finish those tracky ones and get them on and get this sorted. I have finished putting all the labels on the boxes, and it took a lot longer than I thought, mainly because I did a big tidy up as well, which I'll flip around and show you. But there's also a few more boxes that I have, which I want to put the older stuff in, so I didn't get to that. I just mainly got to all the newer stuff, and then I'm still going to have to rejig the shelves a bit because the containers didn't fit as well as I thought, or fit as many in a row, but not a big problem, just something I'll work out over time. So I'll give you a quick look. If we spin this around, you can see all the half hoodies in there and the trackies with the sizing and every thing. Also a few up there, and then some of the older stuff and a few more boxes. And then this side didn't even get touched. And also still got a couple here, because again, as I was saying, gotta reconfigure it all. But at least it's all like off the ground, it's clean in here, so it's looking a lot better. But in saying that, now that's all done, let's open these samples and finally find out if everything's there. So we have the box, the one we've been waiting for. Oh, I have. So let's crack it open and let's actually see if everything's in there. I will say it's a small box. It's pretty light. I mean, I know I didn't get too much, but it concerns me a little bit. So we'll see what happens when I crack it open, if I can crack it open. All right, now the top bit. Make sure not to cut anything. All right, here we go. Whew. Don't need them anymore. First one, which is just a jumper. Oh, sorry, not a jumper. A crew neck. So that's here. That's the first piece, which is good. Then our second one, I'm going to assume this is another jumper, just a plain black one. By the looks of it, just the size. So that's good. Also, okay, so this is a crop top, I believe, for the girls. So that's good. That's just a blank one as well. Now also, one of the tees, which is good. And also shorts. Again, this is another blank, but this is more because I just wanted to test out and see what it was. So all together, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 bits here. Everything is here besides the other tee, which I was explaining in the last video, if I'm correct. And that was a black tee, same sort of design as this one. When I pull it out, I'll show you. So that's all right. But these are the other ones. The first one I'll do is just the shorts. Now I'll chuck that in there. All right, so these are just, again, just plain. Wasn't really 100% sure what I wanted on, so I just thought I'd get a plain one, test fit them, see what they feel like as well, and then we'll go from there. So they are 100% cotton. They've got a nice bit of a stretch in them. They're looking good. Again, they're just plain, so nothing too big. I'll have to try them on sooner or later, and hopefully they feel good. Our next one, I can't really tell much of this one, as I don't wear them, but it's just a crop top, which feels, I don't know, it's meant to be 100% cotton too. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. But again, got someone to try that, so I'll give that to them and see what they think. But it's small. Let's see what we've got. Alright, so I went for a white one, something a bit different to the other samples I've had. And so far, we're looking good. Good print. Alright, so we've just got a bit of text on the front. Just straight up, as you can see, it's actually really nice colour, like really come through well. And then just that on the back. So I can't remember if I have explained or shown in previous videos, but basically I had a similar one to this, but what I've done is just extended some lengths and that in it, so changed it up. So we'll have to try that on, but it's definitely looking good, and the colours have come through really good. So happy with that. Let's just hope it sort of sits where I want it to. Next one is, again, I'm pretty sure it is, but hopefully just a plain black jumper. Let's see. Oh, put that over there. Now I shouldn't say plain black jumper, it's just black, and it's gonna hopefully have some kanji on the front of it, and that's it. So let's see what we got. And, ooh, all right. This is looking good. Now, again, as you can see, it's just got the kanji on, and that's actually embroidered. Not sure if you can probably tell from there. Should probably bring it closer, but we'll leave it for now. But that's embroidered, and again, that's the only thing that's on it. But I also did extend the length on this compared to even the half hoodies that I just got. So definitely keen to try this out, and it's looking good. Very simple design, but as I said, just want something a bit more plain. Again, can switch all the colors on this, but this is looking good. So again, have to try it on. Hopefully it's fitting well. The last one, the crew neck. Now the way I designed this is to actually match with the grey 3D embossed trackies. So if you haven't seen that, the 3D embossed trackies, they're over there. I won't pull one out now. But down the leg, they got a 3D emboss, and the same size and embossment that I used on that, I've just put on this to basically make it like a matching set. So let's crack it open. Pull that out, put this aside. All right, so again, this is a pretty basic one, nothing over the top, but I don't know if you can tell, but right here, it's got the 3D embossment. Now that's the exact same as I said on the trackie. So if I put this on with the trackie, it's basically a matching set. So again, that's looking good. 100% cotton again. So we'll have to try it on again, and not again, but I'll have to try it on and make sure it's fitting well, how it's feeling. See if I have to make any adjustments. All right, so that's all of them. Now I'm happy with them all. The only thing we're missing is that extra T, but that T is basically the same as this, just in black and a different, bit different design. Instead of the fill on the middle, it's got no fill, so it's just got an outline, just to try something a bit different. So once that comes, we'll have everything, but it's good to see all this. Now it's just, again, as I've said earlier, time to try it all on, make sure it fits well. I've currently got the white tee on, and I've actually got the shorts on, which you can't see, and I don't have a mirror right here at the moment, so I won't be able to flip it around and show you. But I can say this white tee length is really good. It's definitely probably a little bit longer than some people like, but I like having a bit of length, so you know, when you stretch and everything, it still sits nice. So I'm very happy with that. Shorts are comfy at the moment. I think I got a size a bit too big for me, but they're still fitting nice, so that's good. I've also tried on the hoodie and the crew neck. They're fitting really well. Again, the add-ons or the changes that I've made, I'm really liking. As we can see, just sitting here at the moment, I still have not tried the crop on, and I don't think I will be. So that will probably be for like tomorrow or later during the week that I'll get some feedback on that. But even though I had to wait for all these samples, I am happy. I'm gonna send a few photos and a few bits and pieces to friends, see if there's any feedback at the moment, but really liking it, even though they were delayed. But anyway, that's all for now. Catch up.